Well, hey, you guys, I hope everyone's enjoying a good spring break. So let's go over the sedimentary rocks that you've been working with for the last couple of weeks. So here's the list. Get your notebooks out and let's go through each one of those. And I'll just read down the list. You can see it as well. Make sure you can pause the recording if you need to do that. So number one is either clay stone, but silt stone is okay. 2 is shale. 3 is a silt stone. 4 and 5 are both sandstones. 6 is a conglomerate. 7 and 8 are both limestones. Remember, number 8 was the limestone that had the fossil in it. Number 9 is travertine. 10 is rock salt. I hear that that's Sam's favorite rock. Gypsum is 11. 12 is coal. 13 is chert or jasper. I think I pulled specimen number 14 from you, and then number 15 was another sandstone. Make sure you're grading those as you go along. When we're in class the next time, I will get a score from you based on how well you did. Hopefully most of you got 10 or more. That'd be great. Now, like we started to do in class the other day, I have these rocks and minerals that I am going to test you on. It won't be the next time we're together, but probably the following time. I will actually have samples out on tables, and you will go around from station to station, and you'll pick up the sample that's there, and you'll need to identify it. You should be able to do that without looking at notes, and all I'm going to ask is that you know the name. So you might want to mark these down in your notebook so you know which ones to be studying for. And go ahead and pause the list, write this down, and we'll rehearse or practice a little bit in class before, so you have a chance to review those before we actually test on that. Another thing that I will test you on that same day that we do the rock and mineral exam will also be the rock cycle. So you'll get a diagram that looks similar to this one, but there'll be some missing components to it. So for example, I might have heat and pressure blocked off, and you're going to have to write heat and pressure in the chart. Or maybe weathering and erosion will be marked off, and you'll have to write that in there. I'll have enough in the chart that you'll know whether you're talking about a metamorphic or an igneous or a sedimentary rock. So that'll help, hopefully make sense. But again, go ahead and stop the video and draw this diagram if you don't already have it in your notebook. And then finally, the next time we're together, I will take a notebook grade. So make sure that your notebooks are up to date. I'll just ask you to go back to one of the recent notebook entries and make sure that you have everything that we've agreed upon in that entry, so you have a chance to get that ready before we actually meet the next time. So that's the date, the title, the diagrams with the labels, and you've got a chart in there, your data table from identifying the rocks and minerals. In this case, it was sedimentary rocks. Hopefully you're asking questions. You've got notes from the podcast. So just make sure that the last science notebook entry is totally up to date, and I'll get a score from that. So I think that's it. Again, enjoy your spring break, and I'll see you next week.